diaspora. With me here is Madam Ayoola and Mr. Seun Oluade. We are here live in the studio to talk and deliberate about the recent activity in town, talking about Taiwo Ibronke 2019. I had this pretty young lady here, Madam Ayoola. When we had a chat with her, she was like, point out her mind, said she said she does not believe in any politicians. They say one, they are there for their own selfish interests, and therefore blah 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 blah. They are all the same, that everyone is a local government on their own. Like imagine you provide light, water, food, security for yourself. That what is the essence of you having people in government? So right now I want her to share more light in what she just said, and make people out there to understand. Maybe that will hit our so-called politicians to stand up for the fight. Thank you very much. Madam, please, over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis, for having me here, and thank you, Mr. Seun Oluade. I thank everybody, both viewers, because I'm privileged to be here today to pour out my mind about these so-called politicians of today. We are making money for these politicians. These politicians are making money because we are working for them to be having money more, and we are dying in poverty. Forget the fact that I dressed like this today. No. I'm a woman of myself. I work for myself. Imagine I'm a graduate but still riding Marua, because this Nigeria, if you don't have connection, you can't be among them. And if you can't be among them, we have to suffer on our own. We have those governments, we have local government, then we have this and that. I read Earthline, I did environmental science, but when I got to local government, what are they telling me? From who did you come from? Imagine. I wanted to submit my CV in local government. They say, through who did you come? Because I have nobody, I tell them nobody. They said, nah, how will we recognize you when nobody sent you here? There's no work. I was hearing one news that Dangote used to help. It's people that is close to him that you help. Likewise, this politician, I heard that they help, but it's people that is close to you. You don't reach out there to come to people that vote for you before you get there. That's why most of we, Nigeria, because I won't exclude myself, even the fact that I'm not part of the people vote, because I don't even believe in any of the politicians at all. But let's say we, Nigeria, the reason why we always collect money before votes, we actually know that after the votes, after everything, you forget us all. You forget everything we did. You forget the campaign. You forget the rally. You forget anyone even dying for, because along that rally and along everything, some people might even get injured. Some people might get beaten. But because when you get there, you forget everything. These people we are talking about, we are the ones voting them there. We are the ones suffering for them. Imagine these so-called presidents, governors, their own children are outside the country. They are not the ones fighting for us. Okay, you are making me to understand that Showore, right, is coming now to fight for us. How am I to convince that somebody now will now stand up today and wanted to correct all those things that have been spoiled for so many years? We are talking about Nigeria here. We are talking about the youth, not them. We are talking about the youth. We want change. We want everything. I'm not talking about Buhari change, because we have received the kind of Buhari change and we have seen the change, because the change has actually become a total worst in our life. So we don't want the kind of Buhari change anymore. We want a better change. So we want a good change. We want the life of youth in Nigeria to be changed. We want somebody that will support us. We want somebody that will bring us out. We want somebody that will know our pain. We want somebody that will know that we are suffering. We want somebody that will know the road is bad, the electricity is not working, the water is not working. We want somebody that will know that we are actually really suffering in this country. Okay. That's what we are talking about here.
All right. Now let me come in. There's this adage said, what are we going to say? Power should be given to the youth. And I want you to understand that you don't say because you are youth, you must be given power. No, you must take power because you are responsible and you will be responsible for it. And that's why we are having a heated conversation here. You see, as I said earlier, help has come. Help has come. This young man coming out, Taiwo Ibronke, as the federal constituency 2, Sube constituency 2. So with this man coming out now, with Taiwo Ibronke coming out, I think in this constituency he'll be able to address so many challenges facing the people. Talking about, he has 3-point agenda, right? That is road infrastructure, education, and youth empowerment. Now I want you to throw more light on those 3-point agendas of Taiwo Ibrunke.
Okay, the 3-point agenda, which is road infrastructure, youth empowerment, and education. Yeah, first and foremost, the road infrastructure. If you look at the demography of Surulere, you discover that a section of Surulere have been cut aside, living underdeveloped, and people that are living in the place. But I remember there was an interview I had with a woman, and the woman was saying that their problem is water. I was like, water? Drinking water? She said, no, the road is bad, and even if the road is bad and it's pliable, that would have been another thing. So each time there is rainfall and there's no road, so you have to just stay where you are till the water moves away from the place, which of course is one of the bad things that the politicians in this environment have used in order to destroy to make people have this mindset of not actually know what they actually wanted. Now, Honorable Taiwo Ibrunke has been able to map out 3 different things and 3 different areas that the Surulere people, especially in the Surulere constituency 2, that is that comprises of Orile, Koka, Abuda, Ikate, Itire, and on like that, to just make sure that the road is fixed. If you go to the road, but today when I was coming to the studio, I discovered that virtually all the road that I applied, there was just nothing. So first thing that he will put into play is to make sure that the road are fixed. See, it doesn't take days or months or years or whatever to fix the road. You understand? Like I think I was discussing something with you that
yes,
the road that leads to my mother's house, I fixed it under one day.
But let me chip it. Sorry, 1 minute,
So I fixed it under one day. So if we have the likes of Honorable Taiwo, based on what he has in plan, the road infrastructure, I believe, even if the road is not in 100%, but he is yet to be in the power, but he's been able to do 1 or 2 things. So when he gets to power, he will have more opportunity to do more. Then you talk about the youth empowerment. It is only here in Nigeria that the politicians will make use of the youth to still vote for them, to carry ballot paper for them, political talk, to do many things for them, and at the end of the day, they will neglect them for 4 years. And every 4 years that they need them, they will come back again and tell them that they need their vote. Now, Honorable Taiwo Ibrunke said that this is nonsense. What he has in plan is to make sure that every youth in the community participate in development of the community. So there's the funding for making the environment, when it comes to the road infrastructure, the funding is not going outside. It is the youth in the community that will do exactly what the community, they will put it in plan and fix everything. There's no consulting people outside there. Just like what you already said, when you already connected with this union of construction companies in Nigeria, that it is only in Nigeria that the Nigerian government will go to our house to go and bring expatriates to go and work. See, that is nonsense. So Honorable Taiwo Ibrunke said that the youth in the environment, in each community, they will be the one that will do the work. So the bulk of the money will go into their own pockets directly by themselves. Then you talk about education. If you understand that when Honorable Taiwo Ibrunke was in this country, during that period, there is this different of school. The problem in that was the beginning of the dilapidation of our educational system. Yeah. Then he will travel abroad to go and get better education. So coming down, when he came, he discovered that wow, this is nonsense. And we were with him in one of the primary school he went to in this community. He got there, the place was just nonsense. Can you imagine that a primary school of about, let me say, about 50 years ago, the place looked like 50 years ago. Just so there's nothing different. So he said that all this thing will be fixed. Yes, and the kind of education, the educational system and the environment, everything will be fixed and things will go in a more way to employ the graduates, the right people to actually do the lecturing, not like what we have these days that you see a mama of 80 years still in class teaching. teaching a boy of a new millennium. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work. They should go and relax and enjoy themselves. And you also have a plan for the widows and for the old age. You understand? This is the time that our old age is supposed to be relaxing, and while the young one work and cater for them. So he has all this in the plan, and by the grace of God, if we give him chance, he's going to put all these things in play, and everybody is going to smile again.
Good. That is very good.
Mr. Oluade.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we are talking about Mr. Honorable Taiwo Ibirunke, right? Okay. The truth about this issue is, and it's something you don't understand about with Nigerian. If Mr. Honorable Taiwo Ibirunke wanted to do all this when he gets to office, thanks, I was actually aware of the road that got fizzed. Yes, we are aware. It's not that we are not aware. We are aware of it. Everybody is aware of it. And we know somebody like that have not even in the post and is trying to help us.
Make things work.
Yes, in the streets. No. Kudos to him. But what we are now fighting for now, the education, the empowerment, the road, let him start the work a bit. 2 or more people can't be
Of help.
of help. They will be the one to be telling people, yes, I'm a living witness of Taiwo Ibirunke works. I'm a living witness of Taiwo Ibirunke works. This is what he has done for us. Okay, like the road now, I'm proud to say it. Like, yes, he did that. To be sincere, he did it. I also see it. Even the day when the trailer carried this thing that, yes, when they wanted to be fixing, yes, when they wanted to be fixing stones, I was surprised. Like, I won't do it today. I mean, the politician people have come again. Yes. They wanted to come and deceive us again. No, they have wanted to be refilling our road because then campaign. They wanted to campaign. They wanted to do this. Before I now heard that no, it's Taiwo Ibirunke. It's not even somebody that have been imposed or something. And wow, I was surprised to like no. So you mean somebody that have not been imposed is doing this? Wow. That's a wow. When you say something is wow, no, you'll be surprised that no is a wow. So let him continue doing that. Not until he get there. Let him continue doing that. Employ people if you have the opportunity. If you have it in your power to help. This is Nigeria. It's not until okay. I remember when I was on my duty working, when I was driving my Marwa, there is a particular day I saw a Unila girl. She doesn't have money to go to where she was going to. Myself, I have not even hit bellyful, but I have to do the little I can do. Not until you have that much. When you have power to do something, do it. That thing you are doing is what people we use to tell other people, yes, that no, the man is good, the man is ready to work, the man is doing it. Let these people, let them be doing it. Help us to talk to them. Let them help. Let them do what they are supposed to do, not until they get there. Not until you're telling me that when they get there, he's ready to let him start the work.
Okay. You see, let me chip in something. You know, there's a limit in which Taiwo Ibirunke will work because of his own financial capacity. You understand what I'm saying? Right now, the project he has been doing that out of his own personal money. So there's a limit in which he can go.
Say this before I know our time is fast spent. Yes, I know our time is fast spent. Let me just say this concerning Taiwo Ibirunke. Most of the project that Honorable will be doing, most of the effectiveness and everything is going to be done in the constituency. This is the Surulere constituency 2. Good, understand? I'm saying it authoritatively. Everything is going to be done here, not like taking it out then sending people there. No. Everything will be done just like you know what Trump did.
Yes,
bringing the business into the country. Yes. So this ideology is what Taiwo Ibirunke has been wired with. So it's going to bring the real business here. So everything is going to turn around, and it doesn't cost much. It doesn't cost years to put all these things together. And by the grace of God, I believe that everything is going to work.
Mr. Seun, I was even convinced.